This hotel is so rooted in the history of Toronto. I mean, the city literally grew up around her. In 1929, she was the tallest building in the British Empire. And today, in 2024, as we celebrate her 95th birthday, she still stands proud as a beacon of hospitality and community spirit here in the heart of Toronto. Over her 95-year history, the Fairmont Royal York has played host to an incredible amount of events, hosted dignitaries, and frankly, is the social epicenter of this city. This building has just such an incredible history, and our opportunity to bring this hotel to life and to turn moments into memories over the years has been an incredible honor. Fairmont has always been the place of occasion. And I think there's a special feeling when you walk into this hotel, into the grand lobby, into the beautiful ballroom spaces that give you a sense of place, like you are at someplace special. I can only imagine 95 years ago when the founding fathers of Toronto gathered in this incredible icon of hospitality, what it must have felt like to sit in the concert hall and listen to the very young Queen Elizabeth as she gave her first inaugural address in Canada. Flash forward decades, and here we are today, still welcoming royalty, but also having a moment of opportunity to let everybody feel special by sitting in a bar like Clockwork or Library Bar, some of Canada's very best.
We're standing here in Library Bar. It's the longest running bar here in the hotel, opened in 1952. It's been a beautiful meeting place for out-of-towners and, people here in the financial district at the heart of Toronto for well over 70 years now. This isn't just a room where we serve drinks. This is a room where we craft experiences for people where, someone can come from anywhere in the world and feel really welcome and looked after. And, it can be everything from celebrating a business deal to an anniversary to meeting a friend that you haven't seen in ages. And it's not just the stories that people bring here, but it's the stories that we help build for people. So for me, Library Bar is just this wonderful, gorgeous setting that feels out of time, out of place, and really its own.
There is a great energy in the lobby of the Fairmont Royal York, and that all starts with Clockwork. It is the champagne bar, not only for the hotel, but it's the champagne bar for the city. One thing I like about Clockwork is if you look at the space and the way that it transforms. You'll be there in the evening, it's very romantic, it's lively, it's very upbeat, and then when you come the next morning for afternoon tea, it's very elegant, stunning, it's shimmering. My favorite memory of Clockwork was when we had the pop-up of the American bar from the Savoy. There was just this amazing energy in the lobby at Clockwork.
We're standing next to the Imperial Room, which was iconic in the 50s and 60s. This is where people went on Fridays and Saturday nights. Everyone would dress up in their best gowns and suits, and they would come here for a dinner and a dance. They would have amazing celebrities and entertainment. The likes of Ellen Fitzgerald, James Brown, Tina Turner, Sonny and Cher, even Jim Carrey, his first stand-up appearance was at the Fairmont Royal York in the Imperial Room. The Imperial Room was the hottest ticket in town. It was the place to be.
Sustainability has always been at the heart of our DNA here at Fairmont Royal York, and in fact demonstrates what a great pioneer the team here at the hotel has been as it relates to sustainability and innovation. In 2022, we were proud to be one of the first hotels to be completely guest-facing, single-use, plastic-free. This year, we're tackling food waste as part of our commitment to the planet and our ongoing journey of innovation and community service.
I oversaw the transformation of the Royal York Hotel from the mechanical, electrical point of view. Leading the zero carbon team for the hotel, we managed to get this done in 18 months and we were able to receive the certification in October 2023 last year. So it's huge for the building, it's huge for the owners, it's huge for Fairmont, it's huge for our guests. I'm really proud to be the leader to transform the Royal York Hotel for the next century to become a leader in sustainability.
As a chef, I think it's incredibly important for us to realize that food comes from the land, and our farmers and the people who grow the food are incredibly important. We can get food from anywhere, but building the partnership to get great food and create a sustainable atmosphere where we all are working together is something that's incredibly important. And I believe that if we work together, we end up with better products. As the executive chef of the Fairmont Royal York, I also get to play beekeeper. And on our roof, we have 500,000 bees in 7 beehives. I think it's important for us to remember that the bees pollinate all our fruits, all our vegetables. Without them, the world doesn't go around.
In looking back over the last 95 years, we recognize our fundamental duty to look another 95 years into the future, to ensure we're doing our part to protect and preserve the planet for the next century and for future generations to come. Now, this starts with tackling the challenges that we're already facing today, like working with Be1 to Give, to support local food security efforts while mitigating our own food waste by donating surplus food to local community members in need. As sustainability manager at the largest Fairmont hotel in the world, I've had the chance to witness the grand scale of the impact we create with each and every action.
One of my favorite experiences here at Fairmont Royal York as we celebrate 95 years is Fairmont Gold. Our beautiful boutique hotel sitting atop the crown of the building is a luxury residential experience that is the global flagship for this incredible product.
I had the opportunity to work on Fairmont Gold as a supervisor, and I believe that Fairmont Gold is the epitome of luxury. It's a perfect blend of extravagance and personalization. One of my most fond memories at the Royal York Hotel is when I had the opportunity to host my mother on Fairmont Gold. It was truly a great experience and an absolute pleasure to create a memorable experience for someone from whom I had inculcated the art of hospitality, beginning right from home.
A moment that I can remember with the guest experience team was when we did have a Make-A-Wish family stay with us, and it was over our Toronto International Film Festival, and they really wanted to make their daughter feel like the celebrity here at the hotel. So we got our security team involved, they dressed up as paparazzi, and they really made a big show out of her arrival experience, really making her feel like she was one of the VVIPs that we had staying with us at the hotel that day.
As a sales manager at the Fairmont Palliser, I would come to business trips and visit Toronto and stay at the Royal York, and truly I never thought that I would get to work here. As soon as you walk through the lobby, it really is like nothing you've ever seen before. We work in such an iconic building. Getting to show it off every day to clients is really something that a lot of people don't get the opportunity to do. Working in sales, you're kind of the first contact to bringing their events to life. You know, we see a number of events and inquiries come through, but for those clients, it's their special event, whether it's a corporate meeting or their wedding. We get to work very closely with them to be that first step in the process of bringing that event to life, which is something incredible that a lot of people don't get to do, and we're very fortunate to do that at Fairmont Royal York.
Imagine over 95 years how many people have had the opportunity to bring this building to life. One of my favorite times of year are when we celebrate those colleagues during their long service anniversaries. People who arrived in Canada for the very first time, came on a train, walked outside of Union Station, looked up and saw this incredible hotel, walked across the street and became an employee. As we think about our birthday celebration, I'm reminded of the colleagues who've worked here over the 95-year history of the hotel. Each and every one of them have been a steward of their moment in time of turning moments into memories. And for each of us, our opportunity to create that past, present, and future is a key part of our celebration.
I have had the privilege of working here at the hotel now for just under 7 years. Biking in and seeing this, you know, the castle in the middle of the city, and knowing that's where I'm going to be spending my day, it's a beautiful feeling, and it does fill me with a level of pride that I know so many of our colleagues feel walking up to this building. I'm often called Mr. Fantastic, because if I'm walking down the hallway, people just say, "How you doing, Liam?" And I always answer with "fantastic." And I'm not lying and I'm not boasting, that's just the way these hallways make me feel.
You know, they say that luxury is in the details, from the ambiance, the music, the decor, But when it comes down to me, I really feel strongly about the people. The Fairmont Royal York stands among the most of having the biggest heart and really caring about the people that come through this building every day.
We have this team that has been at the hotel for such a long time. They make this room what it is. It's this wonderful cast of characters that they remember their guests. They have had regulars that have been coming for decades, who now bring their kids, or the kids are coming on their own, bringing their kids. And in a lot of ways, our staff, they've built these really strong connections with the guests who come here. And to me, that's such a special thing. It's one of the reasons why I love working in this industry and why I do the job that I do.
All of this together makes the fabric of this incredible building so very special. And as we think about celebrating her 95th birthday, let's all join together and remember just how important this building has been as part of the destination of Toronto and helping to create Toronto as a world-class city. We look forward to the opportunity to welcome you for your own personal celebration as we continue to celebrate throughout the balance of the year. Happy birthday, Fairmont Royal York.